The way that I step, babe. Okay. You should know until I get there, the party ain't arrived, yeah, babe.
What ain't arrived, you know.
I'm a young fly, like the way that I dress, babe.
She gon' be like,
ooh, baby.
Okay.
Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed, what they gon' say, baby? OJ. We getting too lit, I might faint, baby. Spin it, flip it, rotate. She got, is it gon' shake, baby? Yeah, this real life. Wouldn't know what it feel like. I got the same high school and she's still my baby. We don't got time for acting shady. Went through a lot, but no, you still my baby. Deal with your it doesn't phase me. I guess I'm crazy. And you still on my mind. Promise I won't waste your time. If you need me, I pull up, I ain't saying no mas. That be on me, don't pay him no mind. I'm just trying to get close to you for a minute. And the clock out, but I'ma work for like 4 more minutes. Part of my slave, but I ain't dealing with no more. I just gotta focus on the way that I step, babe. You should know until I get there, the party ain't arrived, yeah, babe. I'm a young fly, like the way that I dress, babe.
She like the way that she gon' be like.
Ooh, baby. Okay. Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay, baby.
Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Miami Heat. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Irving with it. Now Kirilenko defending. Here's Jackson. Giannis grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Jackson with the screen from 15 feet away. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside, Kobe. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And it just doesn't take many steps for Antetokounmpo to get up the floor on the break. It's just steal, sprint, and finish.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Mikan. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 5.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Pass to Mikan. Outside Irving. Nails the baby hook.
The number of ways Kyrie Irving can finish on the interior is something to behold. Left, right, over defenders, doesn't matter.
Now, here's Lillard. Giannis with it. It's rebounded by Mikan. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And it's Lillard missing. Miami trailing. Here's Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Down low. Antetokounmpo. And it's denied. The tray. The shot by Bryant, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Lillard looking around. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Irving. Here's Kobe. Good D by Thompson.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Mikan.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jackson with the screen. Bryant gets a wide-open look from beyond the arc and then some. Kobe's got 5.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Outside Jackson. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 5 on the clock. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. The shot's good from Irving.
Yeah, that's just the master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Stolen by Kirilenko. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious.
The Clippers, 5. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
No good on the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Irving can't hit. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Kobe draws it up. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. From 12 feet out. And the shot goes in. Kobe's got 10 points.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Jackson with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by Hayward, wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Back to Giannis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. He's got 7.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play. Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And that one's good by Petrovic.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
No opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody. Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And he drives in.
Boy, Irving decisive on that drive, gets the foul because of the intensity, taking it to the rack.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of this game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what can give Jason Richardson the edge out there is his explosiveness. But sometimes it's like he just has bottomless energy, and that just lets him outplay you.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Porzingis with the steal. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The Heat leading by 9. Over in the corner, Gasol. Right side, Irving. Shoots over Lillard. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, 3-level scorers will use the mid-range when it's given. Kyrie Irving did exactly that.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Back to Irving. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. The 3 ball. The shot. No good. And so that brings the first half to a close. Heat lead by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. The Clippers keep it alive. Goes back up. And Giannis with a nice bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Giannis. Can't hit that one. And Miami the other way now. Ball draws the double. Richardson outside. Outside Gasol. It's tipped. Here's Wall. Back to Gasol. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Gasol is just so crafty, a magician, if you will, with the ball, and incredible at using his pump fake to earn that trip to the stripe.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Lillard from outside. Thompson from long range. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Wall wide open. Here's Gasol. Giannis grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 8. Lillard attacking. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And he converts the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Lillard. No good that time. Good work defensively by Richardson. Porzingis with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Porzingis inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is an aspect where Porzingis has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
Lillard from outside. Hayward grabs the board.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And Gasol gets it to go.
Now, John Wall's vision is unquestioned. He puts it on time and on target, creates an easy look for his teammate.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 9 points. Antetokounmpo, no good. Outside, Kobe. Shoots a fader. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the paint. Here's Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
And we rave about Powell's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
Los Angeles with another miss.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And that one misses.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
Looking to end his cold spell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And finish off by Bryant.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
And so it's Miami with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And thanks to their... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Heat leading by 14. Here's Wall. And Wall.
Still my baby. We don't got time for acting shady. Went through a lot, but no, you still my baby. Deal with your it doesn't faze me. I guess I'm crazy. And you still on my mind. Promise I won't waste your time. If you need me, I pull it by saying no mas. That be on me, don't pay him no mind. I'm just trying to get close to you for a minute. Clock out, but I'ma work for like 4 more minutes. Part of my slave, but I ain't dealing with no. I just gotta focus on the way that I step, babe. You should know until I get there, the party ain't arrived yet, babe. I'm a young fly, like the way that I dress, babe.
She like the way that she gon' be like.
Ooh, baby. Okay. Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay. Okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed. What they gon' say, baby? OJ, when we getting too lit, I might faint, baby. Spin it, flip it, rotate. She got, is it gon' shake, baby? Still my baby. Yeah.
Right.
I just gotta focus on the way that I step, babe. Okay. You should know until I get there, the party ain't arrived yet, babe. I'm a young fly, like the way that I dress, babe.
She gon' be like.
Ooh, baby. Okay. Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay. Okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed. What they gon' say, baby? OJ. getting too lit, I might faint, baby. Spin it, flip it, rotate. She got, is it gon' shake, baby? Yeah, this real life. Wouldn't know what it feel like. I got the same high school and she's still my baby. We don't got time for acting shady. Went through a lot, but no, you still my baby. Deal with your it doesn't phase me. I guess I'm crazy. And you still on my mind. Promise I won't waste your time. If you need me, I pull up, I ain't saying no mas. That be on me, don't pay him no mind. I'm just trying to get close to you for a minute. Clock out, but I'ma work for like 4 more minutes. Part of my slave, but I ain't dealing with no more. I just gotta focus on the way that I step, babe. You should know until I get there, the party ain't arrived yet, babe. I'm a young fly, like the way that I dress, babe.
She like the way that she gon' be like.
Ooh, baby.
Okay.
Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed, what they gon' say, baby? OJ, we getting too lit, I might faint, baby. Spin it, flip it, rotate. She got, is it gon' shake, baby? Still my baby. Yeah.
Right.
I just gotta focus on the way that I step, babe.
Okay.
You should know until I get there, the party ain't arrived yet, babe.
What ain't arrived, you know.
I'm a young fly, like the way that I dress, babe.
She gon' be like.
Ooh, baby.
Okay.
Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed, what they gon' say, baby? OJ, we getting too lit, I might faint, baby. Let me rotate. Is it gon' shake, baby? Yeah, this real life. Wouldn't know what it feel like. I got the same high school and she's still my baby. We don't got time for acting shady. Went through a lot, but no, you still my baby. Deal with your it doesn't phase me. I guess I'm crazy. And you still on my mind. Promise I won't waste your time. If you need me, I pull up, I ain't saying no mas. That be on me, don't pay him no mind. I'm just trying to get close to you for a minute. Clock out, but I'ma work for like 4 more minutes. Part of my slave, but I ain't dealing with no more. I just gotta focus on the way that I step, babe. You should know until I get there, the party ain't arrived yet, babe. I'm a young fly, like the way that I dress, babe.
She like the way that she gon' be like.
Ooh, baby.
Okay.
Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed, what they gon' say, baby? OJ, we getting too lit, I might faint, baby. Spin it, flip it, rotate. She got, is it gon' shake, baby? Still my baby.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. The Heat beat them last time when those two met in Miami.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Thompson with it, now guarded by Bryant. Thompson outside. Fires in the triple. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Pass to Maravich. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Now Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
A nice shot by Kirilenko.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Oh, ripped away. And a two-handed jam.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Bryant. The Heat rebound. Pass to Irving. Thompson with a steal. Now Jones. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Here's Maravich. Here's Kirilenko. That shot off. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Bryant. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
To the paint. And Giannis with the jam.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Here's Irving. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Klay Thompson picks one up. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Clippers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Now here's Irving. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass on the layup.
Look at Kyrie slicing up the defense. His agility to drive the ball is unstoppable.
Here's Maravich. And It's Miami with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Bryant, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And Giannis with the jam.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing.
Again, the Heat misses.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
And Giannis with the dunk.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Foul. Eddie Johnson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Jackson, the screen. From deep three-point range. Miami, no good that time either. The Clippers in the lead. Antetokounmpo up top. Here's Maravich. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. Here's Jackson. To halt the run. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. What happened? And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Left side wall, down low. Gasol. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Here's Maravich. And too long on the shot.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Wall on the attack. The kick out to Richardson. From behind the arc. Here's Gasol. Nails the baby hook. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice move by Gasol. When playing with energy, he's tough to keep off the glass.
Here's Maravich. Cash money from 16 feet away. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Kirilenko, no good.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Outside Wall. And Wall gets double teamed. Shot clock at 5. Richardson with it. Gasol the screen. They kick it out to Porzingis. Misses the three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Jones. There's the triple. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
So it's the Clippers now. The three from Thompson. Buries it from 3. Thompson's got his second basket on the night.
This is Klay Thompson's go-to shot. Such an effective shooter from outside the arc.
And it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Pass to Gasol. No good from outside. And it's the Clippers ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Antetokounmpo with it. Hayward picks him up. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 9.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
To the middle. Here's Gasol.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Bryant on the drive. Unable to get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
To the inside. Hayward with a steal.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay. Okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed. What they gon' say, baby? OJ, we getting too lit. I might faint, baby. Spin it, flip it, she got. Is it gon' shake, baby? Yeah, this real life. Wouldn't know what it feel like. I got the same from high school and she's still my baby. We don't got time for acting shady. Went through a lot, but no, you still my baby. Deal with your it doesn't phase me. I guess I'm crazy. And you still on my mind. Promise I won't waste your time. If you need me, I pull it by saying no mas. That be on me, don't pay him no mind. I'm just trying to get close to you for a minute. And the clock out, but I'ma work for like 4 more minutes. Part of my sleep, but I ain't dealing with no more. Just
There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. The Miami Heat came away with the win their last meeting. Season against the Clippers. And with that win, they evened up the season series at 1 apiece, giving them a chance to pull ahead right here.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
And here's Thompson following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Here's Bryant. And it's Miami with another.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Here's Kobe on the money from 12 feet away. Bryant's got 9.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame-level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator. How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Maravich with it. Guarded now by Jackson.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kirilenko. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
It's Giannis with the drive. And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Miami again turning it over. Clippers leading by 9. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. I asked him about the speed they're going to face tonight. He said it's important that we don't allow this to become a track meet. We have to be patient and efficient offensively, and, most importantly, get back defensively. Guys, he thinks if they can do that, they're going to be okay.
Thanks so much, David. Here is Maravich following the basket by Kobe Bryant. And it's off from three-point range. Fades back. And it's Miami with another.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Outside, Kobe. Maravich with the steal. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Thompson with the bucket.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bryant. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Jones, no one around him. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the field.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. He nailed it. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that... changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
A shot by Tripucka, no good. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, smart play by Kyrie Irving. Just gets on the board in the mid-range.
Clippers leading by 16. Here's Maravich. And he banks in the layup. Maravich has got his second basket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. With the fadeaway. Taken away by Kirilenko. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Here's Irving, and it's Miami with another.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Ballman here now for an injury report. Now for an update on Kobe's injury, let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to speak with the head athletic trainer for the Heat about his status. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Here's Irving. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
So it's Miami now. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Irving. Richardson outside. 5 on the clock. From downtown. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 13.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the three. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the middle. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
And to Tacumbo. Can't finish the one-handed jam. Right side, Irving. Irving double team. Gasol with it. Now Kirilenko defending. Outside Irving. They get it back. There's the lob to Jackson.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had active hands and, of course, a lot of turnovers in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Inside, here's Bryant, and the layup is good. Kobe's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Miami.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Here's Giannis. It's good. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Maravich, good.
That's why they call him the Pistol, one of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
And that one is good.
Well, he's done his part, no doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
For three, Maravich. And another three for the Clippers.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Jones.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
The turnaround, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Here's Maravich. Kick out to Giannis. Hayward grabs the board.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Fades and shoots. Kobe misses.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced them into a really tough shot. Tried to fade away, but just couldn't pull it off.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Right side, Bryant. 14 feet away. The shot comes out.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Giannis. That ball. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Giannis has got 22 points.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Mikan makes it off the glass. Mikan's got his first basket.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Tipped away. Here's Bryant. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. He's got 25.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
That one goes in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They set the pick. In the corner, it's Hayward. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Kirilenko. And that one is off. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Bryant. And Kirilenko sends it back. Maravich with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Here's Kirilenko. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Again, the Clippers.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Kobe. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Kobe's got 10 points in the quarter.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driver.
The Heat, 52.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here is Maravich. From deep three-point range, here's Kirilenko, and he dunks it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
To the paint. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. And that one's good by Giannis. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
The kick out to Bryant. Fade away. He gets that one. Bryant's got 31 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Kobe. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
On offense, the efficiency of Bryant is really something else. He always seems to have a different type of shot up his sleeve.
And Jones has it in the corner. Parries the long-range jumper.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's Giannis. Fouled on the shot.
Yeah.
Right.
I gotta focus on the way that I babe.
Okay.
You should know until I get there, the party ain't arrived. Yeah, babe.
What ain't arrived, you know.
I'm a young fly, like the way that I dress, babe.
She gon' be like,
Ooh, baby.
Okay.
Tell me that you okay.
Okay.
Gotta know you okay. Okay, baby.
Straight away.
Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed. What they gon' say, baby? OJ, we getting too lit. I might faint, baby. Spin it, flip it, rotate. She got. Is it gon' shake, baby? Yeah, this real life. Wouldn't know what it feel like. I got the same from high school and she's still my baby. We don't got time for acting shady. Went through a lot, but know you still my baby. Deal with your it doesn't faze me. I guess I'm crazy. And you still on my mind. Promise I won't waste your time. If you need me, I pull it by you saying oh my.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The Heat beat them. Last time when these two teams met down in South Florida. And so with that loss, evening the series up here at 1-1, we look to this game to decide who has the upper hand in this matchup.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Driving to the basket. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now here's Bryant. Over Thompson. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. And this should be a very interesting matchup tonight. Plenty of guys, Doris, on the floor who play, as you like to say, the right way.
Right, Kevin. Experience always broadens your perspective. They understand what goes into winning, and they understand that good habits are built on a nightly basis. They want to make good decisions. These are fundamentally sound groups.
2 points. That one goes. Bryant got his second basket of the night.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Knocks down the three ball.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's Kobe. And he drives in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator. And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
And Giannis's journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak. Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now, here is Maravich. He has 5. Antetokounmpo, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Pass to Mikan. Kobe draws the double. It's tipped. It's all about Antetokounmpo. Here's Kirilenko. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Kobe Bryant again. Kobe's got 15 points.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Mikan. Fires from deep. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. On the wing, Maravich. And that comes off the assist by Jones. He's got 10.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And that one's good by Kobe.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Now, here is Maravich. 10 points for him.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that's why they call him the Pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
And so it's Los Angeles headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Here's Bryant. Here's Mikan. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, he just has such great command of that area of the floor. Mikan puts just as much effort into his offensive rebounding as he does at the other end.
Here's the screen. And here's Maravich from the arc. Oh, and here we go with Kobe with nobody back. And finish off by Bryant.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
And here's Maravich from the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
The Heat trail by 4. Maravich with the steal. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Jackson with the screen. Here's Kobe. And the Heat get another bucket right there. Clippers leading by 4. With the drive. Maravich, good. Maravich has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Another one for Maravich. The lights-out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch it tonight.
That one goes. Count it.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
To the middle. It's intercepted. All alone. And finished off by Bryant.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
For three, Maravich. And another three for the Clippers.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Here's Kobe. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Bryant's got 29 in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Down low. Outside, Maravich. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Shot clock at 3. And Hayward hit the stuff.
And what makes Kobe next level? The instinct for the game. An ability to just see it before it happens. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Here's Kobe. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Pass to Irving. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here is Maravich. He's got 25. Inside. Here's Giannis.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
The Heat trailed by 5. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Fades and shoots. Offensive rebound. Outside, Kobe. Fires the 3. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3.
Kyrie Irving can be the catalyst, or he can be the finisher. Catch and shoot game is on point.
To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bryant is doubled. Left side, Irving. Hayward on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Hayward's got his second basket of the game.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Right wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, the three-point shooting of Kristaps Porzingis is so prolific. You've got to guard him out there.
Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Pass to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Good work there as it goes. Maravich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And being Gasol is 7 feet tall, dunking probably comes easily. The D's going to have to do a better job of getting him off his spot.
Maravich, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Kobe. Down low. And Gasol with the dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Taken away by Kirilenko. Here's Jones. The shot's good. And now a 6-point Clipper lead.
Oh, good focus from Jones, showing a willingness to take contact and work through it.
Here's Bryant. That one doesn't go. The Clippers go the other way with it. Maravich, good. Maravich has got 11 points here in just the second half.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
The shot's good from Bryant.
On offense, the efficiency of Bryant is really something else. He always seems to have a different type of shot up his sleeve.
Rejected by Gasol. Bryant with it. Jones covering. Shoots from 12. And there's another one for the Heat.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
To the paint. Here's Gasol. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And it's 8 points for Pau Gasol.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Inside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Irving. And another basket for Miami.
Well, 3-level scorers will use the mid-range when it's given. Kyrie Irving did exactly that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 8 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time. Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside, Porzingis. And the Heat, another 3.
Now, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day?
71, the Heat, 66.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis. Just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
Back to Kobe. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Back to Maravich. And Jones has it in the corner. Gasol with the steal. Richardson right side. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Maravich, good. Maravich has got 38 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Jackson. Bryant has the open look. And again, Miami with the triple.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Here's Maravich. Giannis outside. Stolen by Jackson. For the finish. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. An easy 2 points on the layup. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now here it comes. Kirilenko leading the break. Fishes it down to finish the break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. It's Richardson on the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball. And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Pass to Richardson.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Bryant. Giannis grabs the miss. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. Good. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Gasol with it. Defended by Jones. They double-team Kobe. 5 on the clock. Broke loose. From deep three-point range. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Clippers leading by 5. Outside, Maravich. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Loads it up for Giannis. An emphatic LU jam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bryant with it. Jones covering. A fadeaway. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Mikan. In the corner, Irving with it. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He lobs it up. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And so here is Miami. Outside Jackson. Back to Kobe. Fades back. Got it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Thompson in the corner. Over Richardson. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Maravich with it. Here's Giannis. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the first basket here in overtime for the Clippers. Bryant is doubled. Pass to Mikan. Back to Bryant. Over Giannis. And the rejection by Giannis. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
With the fadeaway. And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 51.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Maravich. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Got that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 37.
And this is an area where Giannis wants to improve. I think the key for him to continue to grow is to shoot those with confidence. What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Well, you mentioned the size difference. There was a lot working against him in that matchup, but he still comes through big in the clutch.
Kobe draws it up. Taken away by Kirilenko. Pass to Maravich. There's the pick. From down in the low post, it goes. Maravich has got 42 in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
A fader. Irving can't hit.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Antetokounmpo. And it's good for 2. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Good!
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
The shot and game clock separated by 4.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
You know, that's the turnaround jumper, one of the toughest shots in the game to defend, and he pulled it off perfectly right there.
First team.
Giannis outside. Kicks it out to Jones. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
flip it, rotate. She got, is he gon' shade, baby? Still my baby. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I just gotta focus on the way that I stand, babe. You should know until I get there, the party ain't arrived yet, babe. I'm a young fly, like the way that I dress, babe.
She gon' be like,
ooh, baby. Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. Ball's knocked loose. And here's Maravich. Good. For the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Giannis inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You know, I think you got to push Giannis further away if you're the defender there. I mean, he's just too big of a threat inside.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Wade up top. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. That's tipped.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Thompson from long range. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Wade with it. Now Kirilenko defending. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
They must have forgotten to note those defensively there because they were sleeping. How else can you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass? Shouldn't happen.
Here's Howard. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Now, here is Maravich. Brown outside. Driving to the basket. Howard in the post. The layup missed.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Maravich, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Now, here's Brown. Wade, double team. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender. What he stamped that one with.
Pass to Jamison. And the turnover again by Denver. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Clippers.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And such a great job of being active and aggressive with their hands. They're just putting ball handlers on their heels.
Here's Jamison. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 6.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Now here's Giannis. Pete Maravich misses his last shot.
Howard is an excellent defender with a wide reach, and because of that, he's really good at contesting shots.
Here's Jamison. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Now Maravich. Stolen by George. Wade outside. Bobbed up there for Howard. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here's Maravich from the arc. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Maravich has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Clippers. Here's Wade. That misses off the backboard.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
For Los Angeles, they had gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Now, here is George, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And stolen by Howard. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. On the wing, Stojakovic. It's up a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Back to Wade. Pass to Howard. Rebound by the Clippers. For 3, Maravich. Unable to get that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Down low. Here's Howard. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 13. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
No good from Maravich. The Nuggets trail by 13. Iguodala with it. Now Kirilenko defending. On the wing, it's Iguodala. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Francis. And Jones sends it back. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101.
but boy, is it working.
Now, here is Maravich. 10 points for him. Antetokounmpo, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Francis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Francis, you know, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates. In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's Maravich. The shot, no good. And that concludes the first half. Clippers lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
33.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
That's his second.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
3 points.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Maravich with the steal. Horford has a wide-open look. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Horford's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lopez outside. Lets it go with the 3. Denver the rebound. And he comes up with the deuce. Iguodala's got his first basket of the night.
You just can't give Iguodala these looks. He's too experienced and crafty down low.
No good from Maravich. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. They trail by 14. Here's Francis. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Steps back. Here's Maravich. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Whose ball? Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul.
And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside for Jamison. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Puts the move on. And it's good on the way in. Wade's got 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Nuggets trailed by 16. And it's Wade with the jam.
And the power of Dwayne Wade on display. Rare for a two-guard.
Maravich with it. And it's Jamison picking him up. Maravich, good.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Pass to Howard. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Now here's Wade. 9 points in the game so far. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Dives for it. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And here's Maravich for three. Buries it from three-point range. Maravich has got 7 points here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
It's stolen by Jones. Thompson with it. Picked up by Brown. And here's Maravich for three. Rebounded by Howard. The Nuggets trailed by 19. To the inside. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Inside. Out to Thompson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got himself on the board with three there.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And again, Denver no good. Outside, Jones. Here's Tomjanovich. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their run.
The Clippers, 56.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here is Maravich. Pass to Thompson. Antetokounmpo up top. Outside, Maravich. Back to Giannis. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And it's good off the back rim and in.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. The defense needs to make an adjustment.
And it's Wade with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing over Jamison. And a great move by Giannis. Giannis has got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Wade. Brown outside. Lobbed up there for Howard. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. When you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And here's Maravich for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
3 points.
Maravich just got 20.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
From deep three-point range.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And he's good on the second. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
On the wing, George. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Tomjanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws.
We get into I just gotta focus on the way that I step, babe. You should know until I get there, the party ain't arrived yet, babe. I'm a young fly, like the way that I dress, babe.
She gon' be like,
ooh, baby. Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed, what they gon' say, baby? OJ, we getting too lit, I might faint, baby. Spin it, flip it, rotate. She got, is it gon' shake, baby? Yeah, it's real life. Wouldn't know what it feel like. I got the same from high school and she's still my baby. We don't got time for acting shady. Went through a lot, but no, you still my baby. Deal with your it doesn't faze me. I guess I'm crazy. And you still on my mind. Promise I won't waste your time. If you need me, I pull it by saying no mind. That be on me, don't pay him no mind. I'm just trying to get close to you for a minute. Clock out, but I'ma work for like 4 more minutes. Part of my slave, but I ain't dealing with no more. I just gotta focus on the way that I step, babe. You should know until I get there, the party ain't arrived yet, babe. I'm a young fly, like the way that I dress, babe.
She like the way that she gon' be like,
ooh, baby.
Okay.
Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed, what they gon' say, baby? OJ, we getting too lit, I might faint, baby. Spin it, flip it, rotate. She got, is it gon' shake, baby? Still my baby.